had an opportunity today and you took it. You see what I'm saying? You took a full advantage of it. You got up. I know you were tired. Everybody woke up and was like, I just want to lay back down just a little bit longer. Just give me that 5 more minutes. Even the greatest of us like woke up and was like, I'm ready. But inside you was like, I want to lay back down. You know? No, I didn't never told y'all this. I told y'all I made the mistake of getting a memory foam mattress, right? I didn't tell y'all I made the mistake of getting memory foam pillows too. Like, that's all bad. Like, I wake up and I take the pillow and I move it and I go, man, this feels nice. And I want to put my head back on it. But then I said to myself, when I wake up, I got to bring power. Some of y'all saw my post on Instagram. I said, wake up with power. The reason why is you can go all day delivering that power. But if you wake up and you're weak, not physically, mentally, you're going to be weak all day usually. You can change your state, yes. But you got better chances. Give yourself a better chance by waking up with power. And for some of you guys, it's going to be different from me. You're going to wake up and you turn your Janet Jackson on and you getting it. Y'all still listen to Janet Jackson? Yeah. Some of y'all, right? Right? And some for the guys, you wake up and you're going to get out of bed, you're going to be like, boom, yeah! Right? Listen to what I'm saying. Whatever it is for you, figure it out. Maybe it's turning on your Pandora, right? Maybe it's reading a book. Maybe it's some sort of inspiration. When you wake up with power and watch what happens to your entire day. Watch what happens. You're ready for things. I woke up with power today. So when I was driving, I got pulled over, right? I don't have a plate on the front of my car. Didn't do nothing illegal. And I had so much energy and power, I was ready. He said, you know why I pulled you over? I was like, no, you ain't got a license plate. I said, I'm sorry, sir. I apologize. Right? He said a few other things that y'all don't need to know. But I was so already here. My mindset was here. I surround myself with greatness. I have some friends that got pulled over a couple weeks ago. I read their posts, and I was like, dang, they responded really well to that. Right? So when it was my opportunity, I was ready. You know? See, I wasn't ready. I had an opportunity this morning. And I had a choice. I could have said, I don't know why you keep messing with me. And I would have been like, and y'all would have been like, what happened to TGIM, baby? You know? But listen to what I'm saying. And here's another thing. I surround myself with greatness, so opportunity would have still happened. TGIM would have still ran. There's some leadership in this room, in this area. It's not a room, but you know, this park. It actually should be a room because our energy is so strong, we just lock it all off every day. Right? Y'all wasn't ready for that. You said a room without a roof. You know? Listen to me. It still would have ran. And that's the greatest feeling in the world because it shows you that if you surround yourself with greatness, greatness will still happen. Even if you're not 100% that day. Because we all going to have those days where we're not 100%. But you got to be willing to surround yourself around other people that can deliver that 100% when you're not ready. Even as a leader, sometimes you have your off day. And you wake up and you do whatever it takes to get in state, in a good place, but it doesn't work. So when you go around the people that hold you accountable, that's when he switches for you. That's why who you surround yourself with is important. The opportunities will present themselves at all times. 2 days ago, I got a text message. It said, what's going on with your TGIM? What time is it? Herbalife Corporate. I was like, it's this time. I thought she was coming to work out with us. I was like, cool, let's go. Right? Then I got another call, and it said, ABC News will be filming you guys. I was like, we ready. Because I was ready. I didn't have to wait. I didn't have to call a bunch of people and say, hey, man, will you please come? All I said was, look, you guys, show up and show up like you already show up. Like you already are. And be great. That was it. That's the only text message I had to send. And the leadership of my team was like, be ready. Nobody was worried and scattering around. Do you understand?
Yep.
We've been doing this for over 2 years. Started with 3 people. 3 people. And now look around you. Anything is possible if you just keep going. And this is free. All you had to pay for was the energy it took for you to get out of your house and get over here today. That's the only thing you pay. You might have put a little gas in your car and you showed up. All you have to do sometimes is just show up and watch what happens to your life. Some of you guys are going to be able to respond to something greater today because of today, this moment. You saw it and you heard it and you said, I can apply this to my life, and then you apply it to your life. And guess what happens for us? That's the greatest feeling in the world. That's why coaches invite you here. So that you can have that time in your place for when the opportunity presents, you show up like a champion. You say to yourself, I am a champion. I am great. I surround myself with some amazing people. Those people make you even greater. You add more value to the world and you get more back. It might not be money, it might be other stuff. Somebody might graduate college because of how you talk to them in one day. You just don't know. You might give them a 10-minute conversation and their whole life changes because of you. And nobody can tell you that's not valuable. There's more value than in that. Somebody might change their whole relationship with their mom, dad, brother, sister, wife, husband, cousins, friends, because of a 5-minute conversation they had with you today, or tomorrow, or the next day. They come with some weak B-game stuff, and you say, look, man, I don't roll like that. What I suggest you do is wake up with power. Believe you're a champion. Stop hanging out with those kind of people. And they say to you, you're crazy, but they go home and guess what they really do? They think about it. They're like, well, they're a beaming light, and I'm kind of dark over here in my house. I might want to turn my lights on. And they'll never tell you that they listen to you. They'll never tell you. But then all of a sudden your life will have more value out of nowhere. Here's the thing with success. You got to pay in full and you got to pay in advance. You just paid in advance by inspiring that person to believe in themselves. It might be 10 years later that you see it. Monty had me working when I was 16 years old. I was mad. I was going from football practice to selling shoes at Sears. That's not a good thing at 16. But it made me a man, and now I know I got to work I got to work. Now my work might be different from your work, but I know I got to work. I got to get up and I got to go hard. It just so happens I found an opportunity that I can do what I love. And maybe it might take you a couple years to find that, but I suggest when you find it, go after it. And go after it aggressively. Not just mediocre, I really want to be a singer. Go after it aggressively. Make videos, put them on YouTube, put them on Instagram. Talk to everybody that you know that sings. It's not the best singers that make it. But those people were willing to be aggressive about what they wanted. Do you understand? Yes. Y'all got some people that y'all hang out with that sing like flawlessly. But nobody will ever know their name. Why is that? Do you understand? It's not the best makeup artist and the best everything. Sometimes it is. But you got to be ready for the opportunity, and everything will change in your life. Are you guys ready for the opportunity? Yeah. Are you ready for the opportunity? Yeah. All right.